Hello everyone! Today we are making vanilla Minecraft the game it was always meant to be, while still keeping it true to itself. And by that I mean we will completely transform even the most undepreciated parts of the game, like particles, sounds, and animations. And all of these changes will work together to give you the best 1.21 experience possible. First of all, download Fabric 1.21 and it's gonna be the base of everything we do in this video. And complete side note, I have listed all the mods and their correct versions down in the description, so make sure to check it out. And now a little bit of an underrated tip, let's change the RAM settings in the game installation, so your PC actually has a chance of running all of this. So don't be a Shera and change your RAM settings. You will thank me later. Now to the fun part. Oh, actually no, not yet. Here is the list of all the core mods you have to install, otherwise nothing will work. Get all of those set up in your Minecraft mod folder, and now, so your CPU doesn't make sad barbecue noises while trying to run all of this, we are going to install these two performance mods, which are Indium and Noisium, and a mod menu, which is a menu for the mods. Pretty cool stuff. The foundation of this whole setup is of course shaders, and setting up custom shader settings can be extremely frustrating and time consuming. That's why I've decided to make both of our lives easier and just share my custom config file with all of you. So I left a link to a completely free download of the file from my Patreon down in the description. But to use this file you will still need to go and download the actual base shaders from the official website, and then we're gonna go and paste and rename the txt file that you've downloaded from my Patreon. Remember, the settings won't work unless the names of both files match, alright? Well, now let me just show you a few very crucial settings that can help you customize your experience. If you don't have a strong machine, you can lower the shadow quality and the shadow distance, and overall amount of chunks you want to load, which by the way won't matter too much because of the mod I'm going to show you next. And here in the color grading, you can turn on auto exposure if you would like to have a bit more visibility in the caves and at night. And I would also strongly advise to have emissive settings turned off if you don't want to be blinded by the lava glow. Or maybe you just don't like vanilla texture mode, I don't blame you, so you can change that easily by switching water texture mode back to default. Right here. And by now, I would argue that everybody already knows about the new Distant Horizon mode, which is in my opinion, is the best way to enhance your vanilla experience. But if you've been living under the rock for the last few months, Distant Horizon mode is a mode that allows you to see way beyond what's normally possible in vanilla Minecraft, but also brings a sense of adventure, something that many of us old Minecraft players struggle a lot with these days. And while I think this mod is the future of vanilla Minecraft, and that's a video of its own, for now let me just show you a few important things you need to know about its configuration. And here we can change these two settings to manipulate how far you can see and how fast everything loads. Well, be mindful that it might take about 20 minutes for everything to load the first time because, well, the game actually have to create all the chunks before the mod can load properly. And you also might encounter a few issues if you're loading this in the earlier version of Minecraft or if you've just updated your world. But in my experience, it works amazingly in 1.21. But seriously guys, this mod is something. Look, I can just see everything from up here. This is a village and that's definitely a mushroom island, but this, well, I'm not exactly sure what that is, but you've got the idea, right? Well, another cool application of this mod is end rating. By increasing the distance to 258, you can see quite a few islands and spot an end city with no issues whatsoever. Well, and since BASL shaders now have the support for the Distant Horizon mode, let me show you a few more cool things we can do. For example, this fog setting can control the amount of fog there is in the distance, which can really impact the visibility of the newly loaded chunks, but I think the effect is so pretty, so it's completely worth it. And the same goes to these cloud settings. Well, don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore original Minecraft textures, but what's not so great about them is that they often fall flat comparing to what's available in the texture packs. And I mean literally, look at these sliders, don't they just scream like a missed opportunity for something more? Something 3D? Well, but before we jump into all of that, we have to fix vanilla grass, alright? And to be specific, the side textures, which have no good reason to be such an eyesore, and the length of the grass itself. Well, Vanilla Tweaks is an excellent place where you can fix any of your vanilla Minecraft issues. We are going to choose just these two exact options to fix our grass, but I do encourage you to browse on your own, maybe you'll find something you like. 3D Default and 3D Crops will make your vanilla blocks look 3D, while still keeping the original texture. So let me show you what I mean by that. Look at these bookshelves and ladders and doors and how subtle but very impactful those changes are. Oh, look at these railways. Don't they just look so cozy? Anyway, to this mix of mods, we're also going to add xali's Enhanced Vanilla and xali's Bushy Leaves. Those two add some slight variation to the basic blocks. And I find it absolutely delightful to see tiny pebbles and dirt and how nicely all the natural blocks mix together. It also adds these adorable cattails and the flowering lilies to the ponds in the swamps. And the connected textures, they definitely add to something, alright? Just trust me on this one. And Bushy Leaves texture pack is the one that I personally have been using for years at this point, and I just can't imagine Minecraft without it. I mean, who can resist these adorable Bushy Leaves? I don't know, I feel like these texture packs alone can completely transform the feeling of vanilla Minecraft, but perhaps for your Vanilla Plus playthrough you want something a bit more cozy. Then this beautiful texture pack can easily replace 3D Default. So Nautilus is a bit of a less conservative pack, so to say, but very similar to Default 3D. So if you don't mind a few texture changes like these wooden fences and completely reworked 3D models, then this texture pack is for you. Nautilus also changes the ores, stonecutter, and even has a randomized crafting table. Seriously guys, it's so cool. And the best part is that you can completely use it as a standalone texture pack. It already includes Bushy Leaves and 3D Crops. Last two honorable mentions of this category is Snow Under the Trees and 3D Skin Layers. These are very straightforward texture packs, they do exactly what you expect of them. Snow Under the Trees adds a beautiful layer of snow in the snowing biomes, and 3D Skin Layers can easily fill in all the little gaps and holes in your fancy skin. Those are arguably very small changes, but that's what the video is about. Small details that all together add up to something much more. And this is all great, but have you ever tried watching a horror movie with no sound? The importance of intentional sound design has been very underplayed in my opinion, and Minecraft does have some good and most iconic sounds in the modern media, and I'm not arguing against that. But at the same time, there are definitely a few missed opportunities for even better in-game experience. Present footsteps make you feel more present in your Minecraft world. Walking in wood now actually sounds like it, and caving can be absolutely terrifying as you ascend deeper and deeper into the abyss. This mod allows you to interact with so many different types of blocks, but in the most vanilla-like manner. Now, simply gathering your crops can be its own experience, and you can do this! Well, Ambient Sounds is the mod that adds a variety of nature-related sounds based on the biome and the surroundings of the player. Even the time of the day has an impact on what this mod plays around you. Whether you're deep in the dark forest or out in the ocean, Ambient Sounds will fill in the silence with appropriate sound effects. And just like good sound design can fill in the empty void of eternal silence. Ooh, that's what a bit dramatic. Well, the same way the particles can make interacting with your world even more immersive, while still being completely vanilla friendly. And I'm talking about these three mods: Fallen Leaves, Cave Dust, and Vanilla Fireflies. And all of these, basically just different colored particles that represent different nature phenomena. Well, another addition to this subcategory is a mod called Visuality, which adds quite a few cool effects into the game. Shiny things like armor or gold ore now make cute shiny animations. Bones, feathers, and slime leave little particles when you attack the appropriate mobs. Walking on soul sand is even creepier now. You can notice tiny little souls following your every step. Not gonna lie, that one makes me a bit uneasy. And we have my favorite part of this whole mod: tiny water circles in the rain. And of course, this video wouldn't be complete without animations, and I think we can all agree that some things in Minecraft just make no sense at this point. Not enough animations, ads, and rewards, only necessary player animations, without making the game look weird. Seriously guys, when I edited this mod for the first time, I was having a hard time spotting the difference. That's how well this mod blends into the vanilla gameplay. Fresh animations gives an overhaul to all creatures in Minecraft and makes their movement more dynamic and believable, and just simply adorable. Villagers now feel much more lively and charismatic, animals now walk in predictable but really funny ways, and riding a horse actually looks like riding a horse, believe me or not. And all of those scary mobs? Well, now they're even creepier than ever. Oh, yes, and don't forget to install these two mods to make it work. Well, here we have it, the vanilla Minecraft as it was always meant to be. If you want to get some inspiration for your 1.21 adventures, definitely check out this village transformation video, you won't regret it. Like and subscribe for more cool videos, and thank you so much to my Patreon supporters for keeping this channel up and running, even with my embarrassingly rare uploads. Bye!